The Torrent This Top 10 is proudly brought to you by Pop Culture, Australia's leading online retailer for all your pop culture merchandise. With thousands of products available at your fingertips, including action figures, collectibles, pop vinyl, bobbleheads, statues, props, cards, graphic novels and books, DVD and Blu-ray, and much, much more, popculture.com.au is your one-stop shop for everything you need. popculture.com.au, proud supporters of the Torrent This network.
Missile! Close encounter with the third kind!
Did you like the special effect?
Yeah, I just set you another challenge right there.
Welcome to the Torrent This Top 10, the show where Michael and I choose a topic, decide our own top 5, and then combine them to make the Torrent This Top 10 list. Our topic today, best movie quotes of all time. Now, before we get into things, we must first decide what each other's top 5 will be, so let's start with Michael.
Okay, fellas, today, and ladies, today we are doing the top 5 movie quotes, and I gotta tell you, this one was a hard one. I may have just thrown some stuff into a list as far as Dando's going and just go with it. So, we might get 1 or 2. I'd be happy with 2. So, in no particular order, 5 through 2 is Jurassic Park with no, I'm simply saying that life finds a way. When Jeff Goldblum is told that all the dinosaurs are female so they can't breed in the wild. Then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger from Terminator with Hasta la vista, baby. And then you've got Rocky, who is Sylvester Stallone, from the movie Rocky. Adrian, we did it, Adrian! And then you got E.T. from the movie E.T. going, E.T. on home. And then for number 1, I believe he's going to have Luke, I am your father. Hey, my James Earl Jones ain't that bad. That's what I think we're going to have. You got to stay tuned for the rest of the episode to find out if I'm right.
Alright guys, so I'm going to be completely honest. This was the hardest list for me to try and put together, both for myself and for Michael. I don't think I'm going to get any right. If there's one, I think it's the number 1. I think it's going to be in his top 5 somewhere. Probably not his number 1 because I'm terrible, but I think Michael's top 5 could possibly be say hello to my little friend. I also think he's going to have, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. That was terrible impersonation. I also think he's going to have, now you'll have my permission to die. That was Bane. Now you have my permission to die, in case you couldn't hear it or understand my terrible impression of Bane. I also think he's going to have, I am the law! Because he said last week how much he loved that quote, so how could he not possibly have it? It's Sylvester Stallone. Come on, Michael loves Sylvester Stallone. And I think Michael's number 1 this week is going to be, I think this is the one that he's going to have. It's my saving grace. I think Michael's number 1 this week is going to be, Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Let's see if I'm right. Welcome to the second Torrent This Top 10 brought to you by Pop Culture, our official sponsors. This is, of course...
You looked to me, you threw to me. You're like, nothing.
The very handsome Michael Overdos, the expert. What do you call me? The editor.
The editor. The expert and the editor. That's our tag.
I want to be the creator.
No.
It doesn't alliterate.
No.
Editor and expert.
Editor and expert. And our finishing move is the double elbow drop. We're old school, like the 80s.
So, thanks to our official sponsor, Pop Culture. Make sure you get onto their website, popculture.com.au, and buy some pop culture merchandise.
Yes.
Also, thanks to our friends at Quoty Shirts, who have supplied our clothing once again. Michael has not put his phone on silent.
The fuck? My phone doesn't even make that sound.
What just happened?
I don't know.
My shirt this week has none other than who on it, Michael?
Samuel L. Jackson.
From the movie Pulp Fiction.
I was gonna say something that it wasn't.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, I don't know, for Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
It says Tasty Burger. So if you like Pulp Fiction, get down to Quoty Shirts and get this shirt. Or if you like
mine, which says Trollolol, because who doesn't love a fuckwit behind a keyboard?
So thanks to Quoty Shirts. Now it's time to get into our topic. Our topic today, it's a very hard one, wasn't it?
This is the one where I had to normally I just throw everything into a big list and then work it down. But when I got to 30, I was just like, I could keep adding to this list. I could add another 60 to this list easily.
And you look at the top, say, 100 list quotes of all time.
They're terrible.
It's top movie quotes, the topic.
They're terrible.
And I'm thinking, okay, I like quotes from this movie, but not this quote.
Yeah, I had that a lot.
A couple of mine are cliche. I will throw it out.
And then they're like, "Ooh, how about you have 7 different quotes from Casablanca?" And I'm like, "How about I have none?"
There was some movies though that I really love. I'm gonna spoiler alert. I haven't got a quote from Pulp Fiction because there are so many quotes in Pulp Fiction that I didn't want to just pick one.
Just like dead nigga storage.
How bad is he as an actor?
Yeah, he's terrible.
So I haven't got a quote from Pulp Fiction, so hopefully I picked one.
No, I haven't.
But yeah, top movie quotes. I'm going to throw it out there. I don't even really think this is my actual top 5. It's just 5 of my top favourite quotes because you can't pick 5.
One of mine isn't even a quote.
No,
I'm
is
not
it your number 1?
I'm not doing that.
Is it Unbreakable?
I learned the error of my ways.
You said last week, I saw you post, you're like, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself.
Yeah, I regretted it.
What did you regret? The fact that it wasn't a comic book movie?
Yeah, I thought about it more and I was like, maybe it didn't meet the criteria. It's still
no,
a great movie.
it didn't at all. It didn't. I told you that at the time.
Okay, maybe I agreed with you once we stopped recording. Maybe I got caught up in the moment.
Were you number 1 outrage people this week?
No.
Good.
No.
Actually, that's not good because I like seeing people outraged.
No one's been outraged.
You go on a YouTube channel.
I'm going to keep trying.
So let's get to our top 5 movie quotes of all time. Alrighty, you start, Michael.
My number 5, and what I forgot to say in the intro is I apologise because you're going to hear some very bad reenactments coming from me.
Oh, you have to reenact
It's
it.
going to be terrible.
One of mine's glorious, by the way.
My number 5 is Game Over, man! Game Over! Now, do you know the movie?
No.
So this is like a sub-game.
Wait. Give me a hint.
Alright, so there's aliens in it.
Yeah, that's not a very good hint.
That's an excellent hint.
Game over, man. Game over.
Because the quote is from Hudson from the movie Aliens.
Oh, okay. That's actually the actual name.
Yes.
I like what you did there.
Yeah.
So why is that your top 5? What do you like about it?
I love that quote. Like, these quotes are ones, a lot of them are ones I can use in modern day. When something goes bad, it's like, game over, man! Game over!
One of mine's so awesome I can't wait just to reenact it. It's going to be so much fun.
In the terms of the movie that it's in, it summarises what's going on. Like, at that point in the movie, they're fucked.
It's game over.
It's game over.
Every man for himself.
Yeah. And it's simple. I love a good simple quote. Like, I was looking at some quotes from, like, the Joker.
The really long ones?
Yeah, the really long ones. I'm like, this is a really good quote, but it's like, if the Joker had just been like, hey, fuck you, stab. Could have been better.
Yeah. My quotes are trying to keep short and sweet as well. Alright, so that's a good number 5.
Thank you.
My number 5 is one that it's my, I would say my least favourite of the top 5. But I feel
That's where it should be.
Yeah. I'll put it in there so you could get one. I reckon you probably get
So I could get one.
It's from my favourite movie. Have you got it?
Oh, E.T. Phone Home.
Yeah,
I got it.
I put it in there just for you. So you've got.
I thought about putting it as my number 1 too.
Oh, no. That it could have been in there, could have been out, but I'm like, it's my favourite movie, I've got to put it in there. You can't really say, however...
Hold on, you broke the rule.
What rule was that?
Do it.
What rule?
Do the quote.
Okay, which character saying it?
Him. the little monster. Does it upset you that I refer to E.T. as a little monster?
Should I get a blanket wrapped around my head?
No, let's not go that far.
E.T. phone home.
Amazing.
But do you know when he first says it, he actually says E.T. home phone. He goes, E.T. home phone. And then the girl's like, E.T. phone home.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Love your life.
Spoken. So yeah, E.T. phone home is from my favourite movie. I had to get it in there just so Michael get a point. Plus, it's got a soft spot.
Do you ever use it day to day?
Well, be honest. I think everyone's heard it at one point in their life someone say E.T. phone home when someone says, I've just got to call my mum or I've just got to phone home.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, oh, E.T. phone home. It's just, but you don't say it every day like you would some of the other quotes I've got in here. But E.T. phone home, my number 5.
Excellent.
Time for number 4.
Number 4. And my number 4 comes from... This one I can't really do an impersonation because it's just a guy talking.
Okay, you can still impersonate it.
Funny how quotes do that. But my number 4 is from my last list of greatest villains. That when we did a couple ago.
I think I might have one.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled
No.
was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects. Verbal Kint or Kaiser Soze, whichever one you'd like to call him. I think it's great because it sums up what the entire movie is about.
Yeah, and that's That's when he's walking out, isn't it? And that's his voiceover.
Yeah, his voiceover, yeah.
That's a great end to the movie.
I think he may also say it in the start as well. When everyone's like, "Can't say it doesn't exist."
He doesn't.
Well, he does. It's him.
Yeah, but isn't Kaiser Soze just like a made-up character that everyone thinks is real, but isn't?
No, it is him. Verbal
Okay.
Kint's the made-up character.
Okay.
It's like the old, is Superman the disguise or is Clark Kent the disguise?
Well, I haven't got any of those two yet. But
And
I
I
don't expect to get. I've conceded at the start.
There's so
I don't
many.
expect to get any.
And I don't think I've ever used that in modern day. I don't think I've ever gone to I love to. Well, the greatest trick the devil ever. No, I've never done that.
All right, my number 4 is from a comedy movie.
Well,
Now,
I don't have it then.
It's usually used when someone's is told to do something softly, like can you move over there but be gentle with it, or get that through the door but be careful when you get it through the doorway. Just tap it in. Just
Oh,
tap
okay,
it in.
yeah. What's that from originally?
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, okay, yep. Okay, I didn't get that.
We say it at work all the time. You just doing something. It's like just tap it in. Just
Yeah.
tap it in.
Okay.
Yeah. So Happy Gilmore.
I can see that getting used in a factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does all the time. That Emma gets shit between our legs. And so that's not that terrible.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I didn't actually. Let me.
I find that most of the quotes, except for the ET phone home, bring a smile to my face. So that's why I put it in there.
None of mine are comedies. Mine
really?
are kind of badassery.
I have one. That's the only one from a comedy movie, but yeah, some of them are funny.
Funny lines.
But just tap it in. That is my number 4. Number 3.
Number 3. Now, number 3, I actually put it on my list, got it all down, wrote it in my notebook, and then crossed it out.
Why?
Well, it originally was, say hello to my little friend.
Yep.
And then I was like, that's not the best quote from that movie.
See, I knew this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. I knew it was going to happen. I'm going to spoil alert. I had Say Hello to My Little Friend as one in yours.
Yeah.
And then I thought, you know what he's going to do? He's going to have a different quote from that movie. I knew you were going to have one from Scarface. And I remember you said one in the last movie. You're like, if so said, what was it?
That's what it is.
I knew I should have done that.
To believe that Oma was a stoolie because Sosa says so?
I should have done it. I thought,
Frank, glorious.
I knew I should have put it in there. You said it like 2 episodes ago.
And there were so many streaming around my head. I wanted to do the old when he's in Frank. So I was like, you know what a hussa is, Frank? It's a pig that don't fly straight. Or don't worry, Frank, I'm not gonna shoot you. Manny, shoot this piece of shit. There's so many good lines in that.
You always, when he's in the spa, and she storms out.
Evie, I was only kidding.
You quote that movie all the time. How is it not your number 1? Damn it. But I had Say Hello to My Little
Frank
Friend.
was better. Love it. So many good lines in that movie.
It's a great movie. But by the way, it's Scarface. For those of you
Yes, sorry.
My number 3, it's another kind of lame one. I reckon you might have guessed it. It's from Star Wars.
Luke?
No.
I Am Your
I
Father?
didn't pick that one.
Oh, well, I got your number 1 wrong.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's what's the biggest quote from Star Wars besides that?
Oh, something about, is it Yoda?
No. May the Force be with you.
Oh,
That's the most obvious one.
yeah, I know.
That's what, but I'm like...
I gave you more credit than that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like...
Who even says it? Old Ben Kenobi?
In the movie?
Yeah.
Everyone says it, like, may the Force be with you when someone's leaving.
Oh, that's just like their see you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's said all the time.
Oh, my number 2, goodbye.
No, but that's the quote that Star Wars is most identifiable to us.
Okay, yeah.
Would you put that above Luke? Because I tossed and turned between those two, and I thought
I think
Luke I'm Your Father gets used a lot more in day-to-day terms, but I
Yeah.
feel impact on pop culture, May the Force be with you, is more prominent.
I reckon if you go into a place where people are and say to them, what is the most memorable quote from Star Wars, they will say, Luke, I am your father.
But you know what the thing is, though? He doesn't say, Luke, I am your father. That's why I didn't
What
put
does
it
he
in.
say?
He says, you murdered my father, or something like that. And
He
goes,
doesn't say that.
No. That's what Luke says. You murdered
Yeah.
my father. And he goes, Obi-Wan never told you the truth about your father. And he goes, yeah, you murdered him. And he goes,
Yeah.
no, I am your father.
Okay, Luke, no. Oh, no, I am your father.
But
still.
if you say, Luke, I'm your father,
Yeah.
no, I am your father, totally different. Doesn't have as much impact. No, you're going to go from the exact quote.
Yeah,
no,
you should.
I am your father.
Yeah, I know. That actually
It's a
sounds
Maury
kind of
Povich
shit.
fucking...
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Yeah.
You are not the father. Oh, yeah.
You are the father. I told you. And then she runs off crying.
Yeah, so you got what you wanted. Why are you upset?
So my number three, may the force be with you.
Number 2. I'm gonna try and do it in the voice.
Oh,
so you have to guess it from the voice. Bond. James
Really?
Bond.
I don't think you like James Bond that much.
Well, I do.
Do you really?
I
know you love 007 the game.
I specifically asked my partner to get me a mobile number that ended in 007.
Really?
Yes. Have you never noticed that about my number?
I don't look at the numbers. Just say
007.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it ends. I love James Bond.
And
which James Bond was that though? And if you can't get it, that's more my
Can you do it
fault.
again?
Bond. James Bond.
It's Sean Connery.
It is. Yeah.
Oh.
That's probably my fault because I do a terrible Connery.
Say hi. My name is Michael in his accent.
Hi. No, I can't. Bond. Hi.
Bond, James Bond.
It's iconic.
That's your like cliche one.
That's my Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Who would
comedy.
win a fight? James Bond or Darth Vader?
Darth Vader just getting with these Sith powers.
Yeah. But then Darth Vader would be sitting there and he'd be like playing with his pen and blah.
What?
Goldeneye. Get some culture into you.
Okay. My number 2. This is. I don't know whether you're gonna hate this or appreciate it, but okay, it's from Jurassic Park.
Oh no. I'm simply saying that life finds a way. Is it that one?
No.
Damn it!
It's not even like a really good quote. It's.
We spared no expense.
No, it's not really a quote. It's when.
Ah!
No. It's when they try to hack into the computer system.
And it comes up on the screen?
And what happens?
I can't remember.
The fat guy
Yeah, Newman.
comes up on the screen.
Yeah.
And what happens?
I don't know.
I use this all the time when someone's doing something they shouldn't be doing.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, alright.
Because I use that all the time. I'm like,
Alright.
that's in my top 2.
Yeah.
Because whenever I say it, if you're like our age, most people know exactly what I'm doing, and if they're doing something I really don't want them to do, I'm like, hey, fucking stop that.
Yeah,
but if they're doing something they shouldn't be, I'm like, and they know exactly what I'm doing.
See, when you go, that immediately my mind goes to that movie that had Russell Crowe in it, and he was like some sort of artificial intelligence that had to eat glass to survive.
I know the movie you mean, but I
And it's
haven't
got
seen
Denzel Washington in it as well, and there's Denzel Washington trying to disarm a bomb, and Russell Crowe's like,
No,
thought of that one too.
It's always, I think, what's his name? Wayne something. His name
Newman.
of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Newman. But yeah.
I think you borderline just broke the list.
What?
I think it has to have a word in it to be a quote.
It's got 3 times.
Okay, this is another one where it could have come down to there are a couple of quotes in the movie.
So we're not going to be outraged by this one?
No, I don't think so.
Say the movie first.
Die Hard.
Ooh, I could have nailed this.
The first one I thought, and even sitting here right now, I'm still unsure as if I want to go with it or not. The first one is Alan Rickman, going, ho, 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 now I have a machine gun, when he's reading it from on the dead guy's chest.
Yeah, I didn't.
Or, and this is the one that's in my notebook, so this is the one I'm going with. That's the one I decided not to. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I fucking got a number 1. I got a number 1. I nailed it.
Amazing! Fireworks!
Special effects. I'm like, what did he say? He likes Die Hard. And you're like, I love Die Hard.
Yeah.
It's my jam.
Yeah.
You know what also I had? One from Judge Dredd as well.
Which one's that?
Iron War.
I didn't even think of that.
Because I'm like, I tried to go back into the past episodes and looked at what you've said.
Meta listing, I like it.
Well, we've done it. I've done it as well.
Yeah.
But that's a good number 1.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I've never seen Die Hard, but everyone knows that.
Yeah, you've never seen Die
I
Hard?
told you this when you said it as one of your favourite movies. Your favourite villain.
Wow, that's terrible. Wow. There's like 4 of them now.
Yeah, no, that's what...
You should watch them.
All in one big go?
Yeah, sure.
Is the new one any good?
It's not terrible. Oh, wait, no, there's 5 of them now.
Was it Die
Yeah,
Hard?
that one's not that good.
Die Hard with a
In
vengeance?
Russia or some shit.
In Russia.
In Russia, hard die you.
So, time for Dando's number 1. Now,
No, I don't have it.
You don't have it?
No.
Alright, it's from... as soon as I say what movie it's from, you're going to know what it is.
Okay.
It's from Taken.
Oh, is it the long one?
I guess it's long.
I have a very special set of skills and...
Oh, no.
Ah, I don't know it then.
It is. Just want to double check, just so I don't get it wrong.
You have to do as Liam Neeson. Get that gravel in your throat.
I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
Yeah, okay, that is that quote. I just had the longer version of it.
No, that's all. I didn't.
I don't know who you are or what you want.
Yeah, because he does
What
say...
I do know is I have a very special set of skills.
Yeah. But that's an epic quote. Like, every man, like, if we ever have daughters, every man wants to say that to the boyfriend at one point in time.
That's right. Yeah. How many people do you think have that sort of voice message on their phones?
Oh, it's a great... It's just it's the greatest quote.
It's good. It's good.
And I didn't realise how much of a badass he was until that movie came out.
The only thing, I don't know why they had to colour his hair with soy sauce.
What?
Yeah, look at his hair. It's like soy sauce. It's soy sauce.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm about to look at it.
It's 100% soy sauce. Look at it.
Ask
There'll be a picture right here with your editing powers of soy sauce.
Right, here you go.
Yeah, soy sauce.
Soy sauce, listen, I'm trying to tip it on his head.
Tip it on his head and then, done.
Imagine we go to like the internet and that's actually what they did.
It 100% did. It's a fact.
But
now.
I don't think they should have been taken 2, but that quote is just amazing.
Apparently they're making it Taken 3. Like, he's a really bad parent.
The people just make silly decisions.
They really do.
Yeah, so they are our top 10, or my top 5, Michael's top 5, combined to be the top 10 Torrent This top movie quotes of all time.
I don't have any issues with that. I think the only issue we have is, I think that's very borderline. I think we need to comment. I think we need to defer to the people.
I think it's just you're a bit annoyed that I've stolen your thunder for the controversy.
Well, I'm not annoyed. I'm just saying, when you're controversial, you should get shit too.
But then when you think about it, it brings a smile to your face.
I can't remember it.
Really?
I can't remember it. When I think Jurassic Park, I think of like that guy, that doctor guy.
The Aussie guy.
Being like, life will find a way. No, not the Aussie guy.
Which guy?
The guy that's Jeff Bridges. No. I don't know.
The guy...
Goldblum, Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum, yeah.
Yeah.
From
He's
Independence
like,
Day.
life will find a way. When they're like, yeah.
I know what you mean now.
Yeah.
But my number 2. And I will... What is it?
I don't know. It's your list, man.
I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you. That is my number 1. And your number 1 just once again was...
My number 1 was Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
That's a great one.
That's amazing.
Alrighty, so before we get into this week's draw for the $30 Pop Culture gift voucher...
I wish I had a $30 gift voucher. I'd buy those little vinyl pop heads.
Just put your name in there and rig it.
I would never do something.
Before we do that, we must first tell each other what we thought the top 5 was going to be.
Yep.
So you go first.
Okay, I thought in no particular order, your 5 through to 2 were going to be Jurassic Park. No, I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
Well, you got the right movie, so that's
Got the right movie.
point.
That's good. Yep. I thought you'd go Terminator with Hasta la Vista, baby.
I thought about it and I thought...
It's not that good.
It's not that good, but I have used it before.
Okay, yeah. You probably also used I'll Be Back.
Not as much as Hasta la Vista, baby.
It's interesting. And then just to show you just how I was just throwing shit at the wall. I'm hoping it's like, Adrian!
I always said that for you.
Yeah. I
threw that one in there just for you.
Yep. And
So you on 1.5 points.
Yeah, and I am your father.
That's 2 points.
No, it's not. You didn't pick that. Oh, but
got
same
half point.
movie. Okay, 2 points. 2 points. That's good.
What was the other one? That was Ian said 4, didn't it?
No, I said 5.
So 5? Okay. Okay, so I thought you would have...
I did. Yep, I said 5.
Say hello to my little friend. That's you got
half
the
a
movie.
point.
Half
Yep.
a point. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
very
you
close.
love The Godfather.
Yeah, I do. But if I was going to do The Godfather, it would be leave the gun, take the cannolis.
Okay. Yep. You have my permission to die.
Okay.
Then you have my permission to die.
Yeah, bang.
We said it last week. I thought
Could have got the cup out again.
I am the law.
Yeah.
That was in there. And number 1, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Do you get bonus points for picking the number 1?
Nah.
Okay, so I win.
You won by half a point.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you do. You get 2 points for getting
Oh, son of a
I'm just glad I got number 1.
Yeah.
Finally.
I don't think any. Have we ever got? Oh, I got your number 1.
Yeah, you got number 1. So they are what we thought each other's top 5 were going to be. Mm-hmm. I'm very happy that I got number 1. Time for the draw this week. Now, we went to the Facebook page, facebook.com/torrentthis. If you haven't liked it already, like it. It's the only way you can get into the draw for next week's episode to win a $30 Pop Culture gift voucher.
Yes.
You ready for the draw?
I am. And make sure...
Rustle them up. Now, what we did was we put the picture up and we said, what is your favourite movie quote? If you commented, your name went into the draw. There's like 40 names in there.
I pulled 2.
So whoever wins this is a very lucky person.
Kim Key.
Kim Key.
Kim Key.
And what was Kim's quote?
The one that says bad motherfucker on it. And
Actually ties in well with the
Yes.
shirt. From Quirty's shirt.
Yes, he's
Because-
pointing into the bag for his wallet.
Because Now, if you were a bank robber
Yes.
and a man that looked like and sounded like Samuel L. Jackson said that to you,
Yeah.
I'd be a little concerned.
I ain't scared. No, I ain't scared. I'm a bank robber. I rob banks for a living. What do I care about one
I
guy?
don't think this dude robs it for a living. I think it's the first time. Have you seen the chick he's doing it with? She has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, she's terrible. Have you noticed? Did you know that you see that scene at the start of the movie and you see the scene at the end of the movie? They're slightly different.
In what sense?
Well, they're slightly in what they say and stuff. They're slightly different.
So when they're
Posing that what's it called again? Pulp Fiction may actually explore alternate realities.
So is that just their way of?
Well, what she
being
says
accountable
at
for
the
their fuck
start, what she says at the start is different to what she says at the end.
So when they sort of go back to replay what
yeah,
was said,
it's different.
is it really? There you go. It's a good way of covering up a mistake in editing, post editing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the Torrent List Top 10 top movie quotes of all time. If you appreciate it or didn't appreciate it, we'd like to know why. So comment below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. What? Why the fuck did you just eat the paper? Can you eat it now?
You were talking, and I was just like, I'm going to do something while you talk.
And you interrupted me.
I didn't want you to bring attention to it. Fucking amateur.
The fact that you're like... Fool. So subscribe, like the video, comment below, tell us what you think. Also like the Facebook page, facebook.com/torrentthis. Michael, your final words. But actually, before you do that, thanks to Pop Culture and thanks to Quedy's shirt. Now go.
Oh, they were going to be my final words.
Hey guys, don't forget if there's a list you want to see, you gotta tell us in the comments. And make sure you like and subscribe so you know when we do it.